Let me see if it works, baby. Oh, receiving content. Okay, it's done. What's this? Grab that. I'll put these over here.
Where's gonna be their intro? Like, what are you gonna say? Welcome to the stream.
Welcome. Just one thing. Check on your phone and see if it's live streaming. All right. They're not able to receive emails. Okay. It says live, which I don't know if it is or not.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Can you hear anything? Yeah, that's working, baby. Okay. What should we talk about?
Oh, fucking stupid shit.
Well, we were talking about Luis.
Oh.
That pizza. Brett?
Yeah, that fucking pizza, I swear to God, he was telling me about that shit, and what happened was he went to Speedway, and he was walking back, and he fucking shook the pizza as hard as he fucking could, and then fucking Brett got all angry, and he was all like, you fucking faggot, go home, and like, some bullshit.
It's so fucking great, though, because I can imagine Luis's, like... you know how Luis is so skinny.
He's like weird fucking face he makes, and like
he's
like that weird greedy fucking smile, that grimy fucking smile he makes when he's about to fucking do something stupid.
Like this. It looks like this. Like, put this shit up here, and it's just like that.
Yeah, that evil grimy fucking smile.
it's like. You know he's up to something.
You know he's gonna do something fucking stupid.
Yeah, fucking over here. It's like, oh, okay. It's like, I'm gonna fuck your pizza tonight. I'm gonna fuck your pizza. But yeah, oh man, I think the image.
What if Harry Potter from fucking Hogwarts robbed a convenience store?
I wonder what that'd be like.
He was looking for like. Anything that he could possibly eat because he was just hungry. He was just fucking hungry.
Yeah.
And he goes in the back where all the fucking cleaning supplies is. Go grab some fucking
I would
grabs a fucking plunger and then cuts the fucking plunger thing off.
Yeah.
And tries to make his own fan-made wand out of it because his wand got like stuck up his ass or some shit like that.
What? How do you... Wait, what? I got lost.
He was trying to cast a spell and he sat on it and it got stuck up his ass.
I accidentally used Wingardium Leviosa!
And then he just goes by, he breaks off the other piece of the plunger off and then like and carves it as best as he could.
Yeah.
And then robs at the gas station. Starts screaming,
I need your fucking toilet plunger!
And starts screaming, oingo boingo, fuck you.
What? I can imagine him doing, like, going to, like, Dumbledore's house.
Alright, this is kind of bullshit. This is a real story, by the way.
Yeah.
I was talking to this one girl, and she fucking... There's this one night, we were making out my bed, and she was filling all over my snassage. And then, I was planning on doing bisexual relations with her.
Sexual.
And I went and she pulled down my pants and started jacking me off. But then, as soon as she was jacking me off, there was no lotion on. She went extremely fucking hard, like it was a jackhammer. And she just fucking...
That sounds
beat
fucked.
The shit out of my fucking dick. And like, it's like she was like a gorilla, and she just fucking gripped it as hard as she could. I feel like she's about to fucking rip it off. I told her to stop it because I wasn't. Nothing was even happening, so I told her to stop it. And then
it hurts my penis.
After that, I go to use the bathroom and I find out that she actually beat the skin off my dick.
Ugh.
It fucking stung. I was trying to play the game and I couldn't. I couldn't even play with my fucking legs crossed.
I couldn't play with my wiener crossed.
Her name is Dumbledore.
Now you see. Okay. I wonder what we should talk about now.
I don't know.
I was wondering, what is the weirdest thing you ever saw outside?
That's pretty. I've seen a lot of weird shit growing up.
Yeah.
So, fucking, let me think. There's a lot of shit. I'm serious. There's a lot of shit. I gotta think.
Yeah.
Oh, there's this one time I had sleep paralysis, right?
Yeah.
And I was laying down.
Yeah.
And I look over to the to the right.
Yeah.
And there's like this dark figure. This naked girl with long hair. And she fucking stands over me and starts smiling. And I'm just like, the fuck are you smiling at? and then like I wanted to touch her, so I tried touching her, and then I don't know, she just disappeared. I was gonna fuck the shit out of that bitch. I just hope you know that.
Probably would too. Like, this is the thing.
Like, she tried to scare me. No, she'd be scared. She would be scared of me. I'd touch her once, she'd be in the fucking corner shaking.
She's like,
don't touch me.
fuck.
And then she starts speaking, and then and then she has like Gilbert Gottfried's fucking voice.
I'm Gilbert Gottfried. Head ass.
She's all like, I want to fuck you. I'm all like, no.
I want to fuck you like an animal. The weirdest thing I've ever seen outside. Well, recently, mostly it was that crack pipe. That meth pipe or whatever no, not that crack pipe. That meth spoon or whatever the fuck it is. You know, you take the lighter and put it underneath it. Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy. I think the worst thing I've ever seen, Josiah, was this guy bending over with fucking what's it called? With panties on. This fucking one guy was outside and he was exercising, but it was weird because he was in panties. He had like his shoes on and these socks that went up to his like ankles. And this shit was crazy because what happened was he had like his phone hanging between this like his thong and the phone fell out of the thong, which I don't know how it was held up anyway. And he bent over and I saw like his whole ass. And it wasn't like one of those like big thongs. It was like a really thin thong. Like a G-string.
Remember that time I had that transvestite that lived next door to me?
Oh yeah.
Well, there was one summer hot day I walked out, right? And she was just laying on the fucking grass, like on her, like on his side.
Yeah.
And he was looking at me, and he wanted to go get like some pop or some shit. And I was all like, no, I'm good. And he just kept egging me on, and eventually I was gonna tell him to shut the fuck up, but then my sister went with him, and I'm just like, okay, cool. So I go back in my house to go play video games.
Yeah.
And all here's this slight and weird liquidy noise coming from all the way downstairs.
Yeah.
And I go look down there, and my brother's playing with like a whole bowl of with like a whole bowl of fucking yolk. And I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then he looks at me with like this weird like face and goes, "I'm making an omelet." I'm like, "Okay." Are you gonna let me get some? He's all like, "Fuck you," and pulled the whole bowl into the fucking skillet, and it all poured all over to the floor. I was like, "You fucking stupid cunt!" And I cleaned it up. And he was all like, why don't you lick it off the floor? I was like, why don't you lick my fucking dick? And he was all like, that's gay. And I was all like, it's only if you like it gay.
What? Wait. If he said, if you like it gay, wouldn't that be implying that he might like it too? But only if you liked it?
It depends how you want that to go.
It can go any way, baby boy. Head ass. Okay, let me think. Fuck. What are you thinking of anything?
Not really. It just happens every fucking time we stream.
I know!
I never have anything to talk about.
This always happens.
But whenever we don't stream, we talk about the most stupidest fucking shit ever.
I know, and it's so fucking funny. Here, why don't we smoke a cigarette? Usually smoking might kind of like direct us from that. So, let's just like think of what we could say. Not even think, just act. Just not even. You know what I mean? Just go on the moment. Fucking fuck.
You okay there, buddy?
Yes, Daddy.
Oh, wait a second. I just fucking posted.
You know what would be cool?
What?
If like we got this expensive shit to just make animations.
Yeah.
And we actually made our own show, right?
Yeah.
But the fucking main character has this weird fucking raspy fucking tiny ass fucking voice. And he just goes around with his fucking this Neanderthalic fucking slope of an eyebrow. And he just smokes pot all day.
He just smokes pot.
That's all he does.
The pot smoking wiener boy.
The pot smoking wiener boy goes down to a strip club and pulls out like a pocket full of warm hot dogs and hands it to the stripper and says, "Work it for me, babe. Work it."
I got money for you, baby.
She's like, what the fuck is this?
He like gets kicked out, and then the security guard like starts beating his ass, and like he holds up the fucking. He has more hot dogs, by the way. He holds them up and he goes, "You want one, big boy?" And like, and the security guard eats one, right?
Yeah.
And like he has severe diarrhea because he fucking put laxatives in the hot warm wieners.
The hot warm wieners.
Fuck.
The hot warm penis.
He puts the fucking laxatives inside the wieners, and the fucking security guard eats them.
Yeah.
And he's like, I gotta take a fucking big shit. And you're all like, what do you mean? He's like, I gotta fucking take a big shit. I was like, well, go take a big shit. And you go take a big fucking shit in the dumpster.
Big shit.
And then you go back in the strip club, and it turns out that the fucking strippers actually fucking has a lot of fucking hot dogs in her waistband. And you're just all like, what the fuck? I tried to offer you hot dogs, and you didn't take them. What's so different about this guy? They're fucking heated.
What?
They're fucking heated.
He actually warms his up while you're cold. Well, if I knew that, I would have had a fucking portable microwave on me if that ever existed.
I wonder, what would you do if you went to a strip club, and there was a girl that was dressed up as a cowboy, but she had hot dogs and bananas, like, you know those waistbands, those things that go around your hip?
Yeah.
That hold bullets and stuff?
Yeah.
But she smashed fucking sausages and bananas in the small bullet holes where the bullets should go.
Yeah, and like hot dog paste starts seeping out of them. Yeah. And like she walks around with fucking hot dogs in her shoes. You know, and hears like the moist, squeaky sounds of mushy fucking hot dogs.
And she's like, who wants to suck on my wing? Fuck.
She fucking her work day ends and she goes home.
Mm-hmm.
And she fucking feeds her kids pots of hot dogs.
It's like this.
And like the kids get fed up with it and they're all like,
we don't want no fucking hot dogs. And she's like,
this is all we got to eat.
This is all we got.
We got
the kids like gets all angry and shit. And he's all like, oh, but you fucking strip for money, but you don't have enough to buy actual food. And, like her kids actually grow like massive fucking beards, like, and like actual beard guts, and then like they move out.
Yeah.
And she's like all alone now. And she meets like a significant other, and like they eat hot dogs together. In the end.
I was thinking a different ending to that. I was thinking like, she's like, Mom, I don't want to eat fucking hot dogs. He's like, but this is my favorite thing. And they all leave, but she's like rethinking her life. He's like, why did I ever become the hot dog cowboy stripper? I mean, cowgirl stripper.
The cowboy stripper.
Yeah, it's a guy.
Her son takes over her legacy and feeds people hot dogs on the side of the curbs like he's selling oranges.
Yeah, like the Weenie Mobile from fucking Drawn Together. What you mean like I was always wondering what the hell's in hot dogs.
All it is smashed up
dicks.
Well, it's actually fucking fag. It's fucking all it is meat paste, and they fucking shape it up into like a tube.
They shape it up into the shape of a dick.
I think that's what it is, or that's reminding me of chicken nuggets. Remember that epidemic that happened with McDonald's, where like they put fries in like outside somewhere, and they didn't even rot.
You remember that epidemic? Remember that epidemic when I don't even know if I'm using the right word.
Those fucking clowns.
Yeah. Fucking clowns. You know what I mean? Clowns everywhere, you motherfucker.
I swear to God, fucking they were basically this took over Karen. Like, it was everywhere. People were posting on Facebook about killer clowns everywhere. And I was wondering, what if there was one clown that was actually trying to genuinely give people balloons?
Yeah.
But then he got bullied so much that he fucking actually started going crazy.
What would you do if he actually killed himself when those people that made fun of him actually went to prison for assisting suicide? I was thinking of that. What's it called? What we were talking about again? McDonald's fucking nuggets? Fucking French fries? Yeah, but there was like pork or beef or whatever the fuck it was in French fries.
You know what's actually really good?
What?
I haven't had Rallies in forever, but their fries are like fucking amazing.
Their fries are good, but I really like the hot dogs. Everybody,
those the conies.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what happened was there was like meat, some kind of pork that was in French fries, and they were selling this in like another country. These people, it went against their religion to eat pork or beef or whatever the fuck they couldn't eat. So they started rioting and shit because they fucking McDonald's were feeding them beef and shit, which was against their religion. I think it was pork, beef, or whatever the fuck. And these people were rioting against McDonald's. And yeah. Nobody knows my fat titties are hanging out right now. Yeah. But yeah. There's a lot of things I could talk about. Fucking you know when the fucking finger comes back? What's the motherfucker? You know what I mean? You fucking.
You remember when everyone owned a PS2 and whenever you'd open it, the game would still be playing? There was this one day, right? I had this copy of Family Guy.
Yeah.
And I was actually about to beat the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in the part where you're playing as Peter in the porta potty.
Mm-hmm.
And I was very close at beating it. Because the buttons, whatever you had to do to press the buttons was really confusing to me, so I couldn't get past it.
Yeah.
And I went over to my friend's house, right?
Yeah.
And he was all like, here, let me catch it. I fucking threw it to him, right?
Yeah.
And it fucking snapped in half. I was so pissed. It fucking snapped before my very eyes, and like I was about to fucking cry. Because I just got it that day.
A long time ago, I used to be too much into video games. So what would happen is, you know how I pawn my Xbox and consoles for food money sometimes, right? Josiah? You know what I'm talking about? When I pawn my stuff for money? Fucking... My parents, I think this was at the time when PS2s were big. When they were still good, before PS3. And they take it, but they not tell me, and I look for it because I'd like stay up all fucking day playing San Andreas. And what happened is I got home one day and I was expecting to get on the PS2 to play their God of War or fucking San Andreas. And what happened is this fucking crazy shit happened. I came in my room and everything was disconnected and I was like, what the fuck? And I got in there and I was like, wait, what happened to the PS2? And I was like, we don't know. And then later that night they bought food. They didn't have money the day before.
They fucking pawned your shit, bro.
Yeah,
I would have been so pissed. They didn't even let you know about it either.
A long time ago they used to do that. But now I have a choice whether if I want to pawn my Xbox or not. Or any of my shit. They just take it out of no reason. And I get super fucking pissed. I was wondering, what's the craziest things you've ever witnessed on a PS2, like on a game?
On a game?
Mm-hmm.
There's this one time I was playing Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And fucking I was playing as Liu Kang, and there's this cutscene that you meet Baraka in.
Yeah.
And his fucking head got so deformed, like it was a bug. His head just bugged out and moved all crazy and shit.
Yeah.
And I actually got scared and then shut it off.
Have you played God of War? Like the old ones?
Yeah, I had it on the PSP.
I swear to God, there's I think it was God of War 2 or 3, and there's this like optional thing where like these girls are laying in bed naked, and you can get in bed, and there's like a button, like there's a button sequence where you like press the button where it says on the screen, and all you can hear is like, and they're like, ah! And this is the thing. I was sitting on the floor upstairs in the attic. My aunt was right next to me. She was laying on her bed. And she came out of nowhere. She's like, what the hell are you playing? Or what are you doing? and fucking, I turned the TV off real fast. I was like, oh, fuck. And it's like, I was playing God of War. And that's all I said. I felt really fucking embarrassed. So what I did was I took the CRT TV down here. And I just played God of War for the rest of the night.
I had this really, really bitchy babysitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she was really strict with her kids. So I couldn't play Call of Duty or none of that. And she was telling my mom all of these lies and shit that there's... Well, I don't think it's a lie, but she was telling her, like, to make the game look bad so I couldn't play it. And
Yeah.
she was all like... There's just one scene where you have sex with all these girls in this hot tub. And I'm just like, she doesn't fucking care. And I'm like, I'm not one of your fucking kids. Like, well, why are you doing this to me? And then she has my mom write this big, huge fucking list of movies that I'm not allowed to watch. And I mean, any other time she'd let me watch them, but she was just doing it because the babysitter was there. She wrote a big ass list of movies I couldn't watch, and they were my favorite fucking movies too.
Yeah.
She wrote down Halloween with fucking everything Halloween, and she wrote down
Halloween's a good movie. You shouldn't
and
be.
she wrote
restricted
down
to watch that.
fucking Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express is really fucking bad, but it's a really fucking funny movie.
And she wrote down American Pie. She wrote all the funny movies I was gonna watch that exact night, and I was so fucking depressed. I went to sleep and everything. I was so mad. I couldn't wait till I got home.
I never had a babysitter, but if I had something like that, I'd punch her in her fucking ovaries. I get genuinely
Just
pissed.
full fucking fist, just punch her in the pussy.
My
Like not even hesitation. You're just fucking full force, just jamming up there. And you're just holding her in the air,
You're like, go!
and you fucking flex your arm twice, and you just throw her through the fucking window.
Well, like Goku.
I'm gonna beat that pussy up. Hey, Mama, let me try you out.
Kakarot! Fuck you! My wife! The only people that watched me as a kid was either my dad or my fucking grandma. There was a time I actually felt really, really bad about this. When I think about it, I feel really horrible thinking about this because she passed away. Like, 2009. This is like years before then. But when I grew up, I knew all the cuss words and shit. I knew how to use them. So, Grandma left this house. And you know Erica's room, right? What happened was, she left, and I got so angry and sad because she was leaving. And I opened the window. I was like, "Come back here, you bitch!"
Jesus.
And she came back, but she was angry. This is the thing. I was very young at the time. And I didn't...
You called your grandma a little bitch.
Yeah. I was a piece of shit kid. I actually made my dad cry one time. That's the only time I've ever seen him cry was...
You should put in some videos, give some ideas. That's usually what happens.
I'm actually thinking some good stuff right here, right now. But yeah. But yeah, that happened, and I actually felt incredibly horrible after that. Because she was like the only one that ever told me
The
she
only time I
loved me.
felt bad of actually screaming at someone and saying like "fuck you" and shit is when this girl actually accidentally hit me in the nuts.
Yeah.
And she was saying sorry, and I was so fucking filled with hatred. I was like, "Shut the fuck up!" And she was so quiet. I didn't know how to apologize about it or come to her. And I was like, damn, I really didn't need to say that.
Well, what's it called? I can't remember. There's a lot of crazy shit. Yeah.
And he goes in the back where all the fucking...
But yeah, what happened was, I mean, I was gonna ask some more questions. Have you ever had a fucking scary dream with your family in it? Like one that, like, you're scared because of them?
No.
I've actually had a dream where, like, when I was young, I didn't know what I was looking at because I didn't know what aliens were at the time. And my dad, yeah. Ooh, fucking using that ET finger. What, you put it out? Or you can put it out over here. Wait, what's it called? What happened was I was in this dream, and I was really young. I was like 4 years old. I didn't know what aliens were, so I didn't know what they were or looked like. So what happened was I had this dream. Man, I'm saying so. What happened was, but what it was is my dad. I was like sitting next to my dad or laying next to my dad since my dad held me because I was a fucking stupid kid. And he looked over, and his fucking face was weird. It was basically, you know, a gray alien? It was basically a fucking gray alien's face on his body. Like, you know what I mean? Here, let me get a fucking image of this. Make a... Like, okay, you get that, you get this fucking image, save that.
Get a weirdly animated one.
What?
Get it like a weird fucking like...
But it doesn't convey the point what I was doing, like...
Hi, Dad. Hey, Dad.
Okay, I'm gonna be putting this in the stream. Now, you got father and a child. So what happens is... Yeah, let me fucking add 2 images. Got image 1. Okay. Let me go over here. You got fucking father and child, okay? Now, all of a sudden you got these two fuckers, which the kid is right here, which is me. Then you got this fucker over here, which is my dad. So what happens is he fucking turns his head, and I only get a big ass fucking staring face, and in my face it's just it's just I don't know if this is being conveyed right, but
like,
I got fucking terrified. Literally fucking terrified in my dream.
want a creamsicle ice, Bob?
Yeah. So what
He
happened?
just fucking pulls up his big ass fucking ET finger and just sticks it in your cheek. He just jams in your fucking cheek as hard as he can.
But this is the thing. I was scared at first.
He's like, come eat. I cook food for you.
That's the thing. He's like holding me. You know, like a father does a son, like when they're young, like almost like a father holding a baby. So what happens is, I feel scared, but then he's just like picking up stuff like a remote and turning on TV, and
Oh, you should put the fucking old man society face on you.
Yeah. Yeah, you got E.T. and you got fucking little boy over here, which is goddamn. Okay, you got old man. I mean, you got me, which is this little fucking kid. That's me right there. That's perfectly me. Look,
You have exactly fucking 6 strands of hair on your fucking head.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, my hair was that fucking. Actually, no, it wasn't like that, but you know what I mean. So what happened is I got really scared, had a dream, fucking creepy shit. But it turned out to be alright, I guess, yeah. So I was staring at my daddy, he's like, fucking little baby, he's going to me, he's fucking looking at my daddy. It's like, you know, a child. How could I have dreamt that shit? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was asleep. And I didn't know what aliens were. But this bald bastard over here.
This bald fucking cunt.
This bald motherfucker. And me as a kid. Daddy. You know, you don't think me walking around, laying with my dad, and me seeing fucking J-Rod over here.
Fucking J-Rod rim job.
I wasn't expecting to see this bastard.
It's like fucking what's his name? Jim Carrey. It's like the alien takes off his fucking head and it's just Jim Carrey's face.
It's like, whoa, Jim Carrey. So, you know what? That alien actually makes me kind of horny.
What the fuck?
It has a feminine face.
You're the only fucking nigga I know that would get a hard on to fucking aliens.
Well, what would you do if this thing was crawled up next to you, looking at you with its mouth open and its tongue hanging out? Like this, like ready for come in my mouth. And what would you do?
A straight gun to its fucking head? What the hell?
I'd smash my dick. I'm not joking. I genuinely think aliens are alright.
I wouldn't fuck one. I'd give it a fucking snapback and give it a
Hey,
t-shirt
hey,
and hang out
hey,
with it and smoke mad fucking weed.
Yeah, but this is the thing. You probably kill it and play with its body.
It wouldn't fucking die.
Yeah, it could.
Well, the shit I'd smoke would probably fucking put the blunt out. Start making weird fucking noises.
He's like, oh!
Go boy.
It has like a seizure and fucking dies.
I'd be fucking sad. Rip my little nigga RJ.
You mean J-Rod?
Rip my little nigga J-Rod.
J-Rod, the alien from Area 51. He's coming down and he's like,
why is he making that noise?
well, I would draw a dick on him, but
Don't desecrate my nigga J-Rod's grave with a penile area.
you like that, baby?
He like gently taps him with his fucking tongue.
It's, man, this is actually really fun. Yeah. Oh yeah, you got a little boy. He's like, he's twerking. He's ready for that. Oh, get ready for my penis, big.
Alright, besides that,
Yeah.
I was gonna get a job at JCPenney's, right?
Yeah.
And I walk into the interview,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's this guy that's literally like really anxious to get in there,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like telling his girlfriend to shut the fuck up and shit. I'm just like looking at him like, dude, it's never that serious. And like he looks at me with like this glare, like he's just like, I've had enough. Like he's been through fucking hell and everything to get to JCPenney's to actually get a job. He walks in there.
Yeah.
The lady says his name. He walks in there, and then he comes out with like this happiest fucking smile on his face. And he looks at his girlfriend and is all like, I didn't get the fucking job. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You fucking playing mind games with me. He came out so happy, like he actually got the fucking job. He goes to his wife's like, I didn't get the fucking job. Let's go to somewhere else.
I would have. Wait, he was yelling at his wife.
Well, his girlfriend, whatever the fuck she was to him. And then,
Yeah.
and then he went in, and then he came out happy as fuck, and then said, I didn't have the job. And I was like, isn't that the most like mind fuck thing I've ever seen? He was so pissed that he was happy.
I feel like he's the type of person to probably murder someone.
They called me in. I
Yeah.
sat down, and then she's all like, when are you able to work? And I said, anytime.
Yeah.
And then they said they'd call me, and I've never got a fucking call. So I call back,
Yeah.
and like I go through like this like music and shit, and like for like a couple of hours, and no one picks up. Still, no one picks
Yeah.
up. I'm just sitting there like, well, what the fuck? I thought I got the job. And I walk up there because my mom's like forcing me. She like yells at me. She's like, you better go up there or I'm taking your Xbox. And I was like, no, Mom. And I go up there, and the fucking person that's supposed to talk to me supposedly wasn't there that day.
Yeah.
So knowing me, I just went home and smoked that day, and I slept, and my phone gets cut off.
Yeah.
I get it turned back on like by the following week, like on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And there's spammed calls by the company, JCPenney's. Like, they spam me calls. And I call back, and I still can't get through.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, fuck it, I'm going to give up. And
this is the thing. I remember the first time I was, like, in an interview. It was pretty good. But then I got, like... I got the job, but I was in training and shit. You know, like that... What is that called? Like, what is that? Training? It's like fucking 5 hours, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay, you can walk out. They had a bunch of fucking granola bars. There was barely anything to drink. So what happened?
You told me about that. You called me. You were, they showed you that video.
Yeah, here, I'll tell the story. So what happened is they played this training video. This is for,
Autistic babies.
This is for a store in Canton, Ohio. I don't know if it's anywhere else. Called Giant Eagle. So fucking what?
I think Giant Eagle is only in Canton, right?
I think.
No, it was one of those stores that only we have, but no one else has.
Yeah,
It was like Fisher's, right?
I think maybe, yeah. What's it called? So what happened was I'm like sitting there watching the video, fucking bored as hell, like kind of getting on my phone half and half, like getting off and watching the video, then fucking getting back on. So what happens is
They just let you sit in your phone.
kind of, yeah. Like I was kind of sneaking it past, thinking I
You
wouldn't.
wouldn't think they would get like pissed or some shit,
Well,
and, like force you to watch the video, like anarchism.
Anarchism?
Yeah.
Like, are you talking about like beat me to death because
You didn't watch the fucking video. They take like this
you
big
do not be fucking watching video.
and like they call for this guy named fucking Tom, and he's like dressed in like ragged, like ratchet like clothes and shit, and they're all torn and shit. And he has like this big club.
Yeah.
And they threaten you, and they're all like, if you don't watch this video, we're gonna fucking kill you. And you're scared to death. And then like, fucking for an example, some guy was on his phone, so Tom swung the fucking club as hard as he could, and like slit and like knocked the guy's brains out, right?
Yeah.
And you're all like, okay, I'll watch the fucking video. And next thing you know, it's just Scary Movie. It's just clips of Scary Movie bloopers.
Wait, are you talking about Scary Movie itself? Like the movie Scary Movie?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, maybe this guy like Tom comes in. The guy, Tom, they get this guy Tom. It's like, yo, Tommy! And fucking this guy comes in. Imagine if this guy comes in and he's just wearing like leather.
Like a gimp suit?
Yeah, he's wearing.
And he like shoves the fucking gag
He's
ball
wearing
into
a
your
gimp
mouth.
suit, and he looks just like the guy from People Under the Stairs. And he's like, "Get ready to fucking die!" And he pulls out like a shotgun and they run away.
Or is it the gimp from like Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, the gimp is like. He's like all breathing and weird.
And, like he breathes up down your neck and slides his fingers against your face.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say in my ass.
No, what the fuck?
What's it called? So what happens is I'm watching this video. They're teaching us what not to do and what like it's basically called if you see it, you own it. Like yeah, they're saying if you see it, you have to take. You're basically taking responsibility.
Yeah, they
for
turn
that.
into like a big ass fucking pyramid scam, and they're all like,
Night hotels you'll get for free.
and like they pull you in,
Nine
and like
hotels.
you're trying to leave, but then the
Yeah.
fucking gimp steps right in front of the door,
Yeah.
and they're all like, I think you should sit down, boy. And like, fucking Christ, and they promise you all this shit that you can do. And
What?
like and it turns
Oh,
out
shit.
to be a cult, and they just keep you in there.
What's it called? Now, what I was saying was, we were watching this video, and what happens is, there's just like, oh, what would you do if a kid drops a toy and he's trying to reach for it, fucking while he's in the fucking in the basket seat fucking thing.
The basket seat.
And you know what I mean. What is that called?
What the fuck are you trying to talk
You know,
about?
the wheel thing.
The wheelbarrow?
No, you push it and you put shit in it. I genuinely forgot what
There's
it
a
was.
lot of shit you could do that with.
I'm talking about at a store.
A fucking cart?
Yeah. I was gonna say the cash.
He said a straw basket. It's like they don't even have carts there. You just have fucking straw baskets. You put shit in and you fucking just push it.
I was gonna say a cash register because my words are so fucked up in my head. So what happens is the kid is in the cart and he's like sitting in it. He's like strapped in, but he's reaching because he's trying to reach out. There's like, well, this is scenario 1, and this is what happens if you don't take responsibility for what you look at. And fucking, what happens is this fucking kid reaches down and he falls down. The shopping cart falls with him. It's like all you hear is ah! And
There's this one time I went to Walmart with my grandma, right?
Yeah.
There's this little kid. He wanted a fucking pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and a pack of Pokemon.
Yeah.
And his mom said he only can have one.
Yeah.
And he was sitting there screaming and crying, and my grandma was getting pissed, and she was like, why don't you just take a fucking belt to him? I was like, you can't fucking say that. I was like, you can't say that. And she was like, "What are you gonna do? Beat my ass?" I was all like, "Why would I beat your ass, Grandma?" and the mom was just sat there arguing with him about how you only can get one pack because the money's tight or something like that.
Money.
And the kid throws a fucking tantrum and just knocks it all on the fucking floor. I can see how my grandma's like very tempted to just go beat the kid's ass herself. And he was screaming really loud, and I just wanted to leave. But it was a really long line, and I had to listen to hours of a kid arguing if he wanted a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And he was like, blue-eyed white dragons.
I want them.
He's like wanting Mewtwo or some shit like that.
Mewtwo's a Pokemon.
I know. You wanted the Pokemon pack too.
Oh, for real?
I just fucking told you wanted both.
Oh, I thought you said he only wanted Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh, gotta get you.
Fucking intro.
I know it's Pokemon, but yeah, fucking. This is the thing. My face when that kid started screaming. My face was like. I was like, people were looking at me.
You're trying so hard not to laugh. He was actually fucking crushed by the fucking the cart. Well, yeah, I was actually fucking scared of that. Like I would get in the front and my legs would go through.
Yeah.
And I was always scared that my fucking mom would like bump me over and my legs would get trapped in there.
Oh. Okay.
There was one time where I was playing with a kitten. And, like, I kept throwing it at the fucking tree so it could stick.
Yeah?
And this old man, like, I used to go... He had, a pond of fish, and I used to go over there all the time.
Yeah.
And it was, like, really fun. And he seen me throwing the fucking cat at the fucking tree to make it climb up there. And I kept taking it off.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was doing. I was just a little kid. I didn't know how animals felt and shit. And I didn't have sympathy for them. So
yeah.
I just kept throwing them at the fucking tree like one of those sticky hands you get from, like, a fucking machine with, like, a 25-cent sticky hand. I was throwing the fucking kitten at it. And
Yeah.
there's one time, me and my cousin, we took this big-ass fucking cat and we flung it over the fence into our neighbor's pool.
I was gonna say something earlier about video games. My dad has told me a story about what his sister did. You already know NES.
Yeah.
Like the games, like fucking. Okay, my dad had.
Remember that one DOS game we played?
Wait, which DOS game?
That hard drive you had with like hella DOS games and shit in it.
Yeah, I had about 15 gigabytes of DOS.
Did
games.
I give it back to you, or do you still got it?
What I
think you took it because your dad wanted it, right?
What, the hard drive?
Yeah.
I don't think it was a hard drive. I think my computer was just the one that had it on, but I think I gave you something else. Oh, you're talking about all the games for like the NES consoles. You're talking about the multi-console.
Yeah. I really wanted to fucking. I wasn't really smoking weed back then, all like that. That like I am now. And I was thinking, I was high. I was getting so irritated because I actually was looking for it, and I wanted to play like Mario and shit.
Yeah. So my dad had this game. He had Friday the 13th by LGN from fucking. He had this game. So what happens is, my aunt. Back then, my aunt was young. So he was playing this on the TV, and she wanted to do something like watch TV or something or whatever the fuck, and she took the game out the console and she threw it out the window onto the street.
Are you fucking serious?
And what happened was somebody came by in their car and accidentally ran it over and fucking destroyed it.
Oh, dude, I know you were fucking sad.
And that wasn't me. My dad was fucking angry.
I'd be angry too. Like, why the fuck would you do that?
I don't know why. My aunt had a doll back then.
I hate fucking porcelain dolls. They're like the most creepiest shit ever.
No, it was just a regular plastic.
My sister would torture me with her baby doll and like purposely put it in front of my bed when I wake up in the middle of the night because I really couldn't sleep. Like I had like early insomnia.
Yeah.
And I'd wake up and I'd see it.
Yeah.
And I'd be crying and shit. And I just like I'd like turn its neck like I would snap it. Like I was snapping it. And I was a weird motherfucker. Like I made sounds and everything. Like, I threw it in my fucking closet. I've never seen it again.
What's it called? My aunt, my aunt had a black baby doll, and she called it Dick. They called it the Dick doll back then. My uncle and my dad.
The Dick doll.
This is the thing. My uncle was best friends. This is the thing. He was like us. My dad and my uncle, it's like us. That's how their friendship was. So what happened was no, it was a white doll, but they took my uncle.
As you still have the image of the black baby as you speak as it is a white doll.
Yeah. Fuck! You know what I mean? So what happened was my dad said when he was young, my Uncle Josh got this doll. It took her dick doll.
He took her fucking dick.
What happened was, Josiah, what happened was he took it, he painted the head black and threw it over the fence to the neighbor's yard, and they found it.
I used to do a lot of fucking cruel shit when I was little.
Yeah.
Like, I took, like, these little Lego pieces, and I'd purposely put them under my fucking teacher's fucking seat and wait for her to sit on them. And, like, she'd know that they're there, but she wouldn't say shit to me.
Yeah.
And she'd sit there and just stare at them for, like, hours and act like she's on her computer. When knowing damn well she already took fucking attendance. And she just keeps staring at him like, oh, you motherfucker. Your mom raised a fucking prick.
I
used to do stupid shit like all the time. Like there's this one time I had leftover balloons.
Fuck.
I had leftover fucking balloons, and I'd put them on the seat, and I'd wait till she'd go out sometimes to the hallway, whatever the fuck she was doing, and she'd fucking look at them. And, like, she comes by and she's like, are you gonna do any work? I was like, leave me alone, you fucking weirdo. And she looks at me and she's like, step outside. And she was all like, sorry, you used to talking to people like that with your dirty mouth? And I was all like, my mouth isn't dirty, I brush my teeth, I'm like you. And, like, she looks at me and she's just all like with disgust, like, why are you even alive? And she sends me down to, like, the fucking, like, principal's office.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there like, can I go back to class now?
Are you shaking?
It's kind of cold in here.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. What's it called? You know she would imagine that teacher.
Dude, she used to like make weird fucking noises. Like you'd hear her mother like talk under her breath and go and like weird shit like that, but it made me just feel eerie, like I didn't want to be in that class anymore. And this was like in 6th grade, by the way.
Huh?
6th grade in Crenshaw.
God. What's it called?
I was older than the kids, so I was like 13 and everyone else was like 12 and 11.
Yeah.
So it was kind of awkwardly weird.
This is the thing. The fucking crazy... imagine this. Imagine taking like Legos with that one teacher and they're not Legos. Imagine not taking Legos, but Duplo blocks.
Those fucking huge ass fucking Legos.
Yeah, imagine taking those.
Like Mega Blocks and shit.
Yeah, imagine taking those, putting them on her seat. And she purposefully comes in there, looks at him, and then sits. And you can see like complete discomfort in her face, but she's staring at you with this goddamn angry look. She's like, I'm gonna make sure you watch the whole thing.
Wait, of her sitting on him?
Yeah, just her in pain and discomfort because she's sitting on a fucking Duplo box. Imagine that. Imagine she's doing it on purpose.
Like she enjoys it.
No, she doesn't enjoy it, but she's doing it to discipline you by making faces of pure discomfort to you, but she's also looking angry.
How does that discipline me, but she's sitting on the fucking Lego? That's making me fucking laugh because she's sitting on the fucking Lego I placed in her seat. That's not making me uncomfortable. Actually, it would make me uncomfortable if she started licking her fucking teeth.
licking your yellow fucking stained teeth.
And she's like, you know how people eat like pork chops and they start sucking like bits of meat out of it? And she started doing that. That actually pissed me off because my dad did it a lot. And like it makes me mad. It's like.
Yeah, like that.
Eventually, I'd tell her to shut the fuck up. Like, I have no filter.
what's it called? But yeah, she like sits there on purpose, staring directly at you, pointing at you, going, ah! And what happens is, she does that, but she's fucking angry while doing it. So she's just staring.
Like I said, it's not bothering me. It's just fucking. It's just gonna make it. It's just gonna make it even more fucking rich. That the fact that she sat on the fucking Lego that I put there.
Yeah. Oh, what would you do if you walked into a classroom and all the kids, like you were a minute late?
There was just one time this actually happened. There was a fire drill, and I still had my head down. I was sleeping. I slept right through the fire drill, and I woke up and there was nobody there. And next thing you know, the teacher comes back and looks at me like, "You would have burned alive." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" she's like, "You would have burned alive." And I'm like, "So you just go around telling kids you're gonna fucking burn alive?" She's like, "No, I mean, like, you sat through a fire drill. If there was a real fire, you would have actually burned." I'm like, "Okay, so you would have fucking left me here?" And then she's like, "Never mind, Josiah." And I'm like, "Okay, fuck."
It's so fucking funny. What's it called? What the fuck is this?
She's like, "You would have burned alive."
What the fuck is this? it's baby Aunt Jemima.
She's gonna make fucking. She's been making pancakes since she was like 2.
Pancakes from the youngins.
I never really liked pancakes all like that. I fucking love pancakes. Don't get me wrong, but
I love French toast.
I've been cooked pancakes so much to the point where I don't even put syrup on them anymore. Like if they're like really buttery, that'll do it. That'll just do the trick for me. I'll just eat it like that with my hands.
For me, I can eat anything.
Cause my mom would get mad that I wouldn't use a fork, and I just fucking intensely grip the fucking pancake and rip a whole fucking chunk out of it and eat it.
For
like
me,
I haven't eaten in months, like a fucking caveman.
For me, I don't even put butter on it. I don't even put anything on it because sometimes I just don't fucking feel like having syrup on it. Because when I eat stuff, I think I'm sugar intolerant.
That's fucking disgusting. How can you eat that's basically eating bread.
Yeah.
You already fucking do that.
Yeah. What I do is I just grab a pancake and just stuff it in my fucking mouth.
That's actually disgusting.
I just stuff the fucking thing in my mouth.
You know what I never had, but I was told that was good?
What?
Chitlins.
Shitlins?
It's basically what they fucking smell like, but no. Fucking chitlins. And my grandma made me a plate at Thanksgiving, and I just sat there for hours, and I was just staring at it. I'm like, she was like, "Are you gonna eat it?" I didn't make it for no reason. Well, no, I didn't tell you to fucking make it. And I'm just sitting there looking at it, and I'm just like, "Are you fucking, like, why?"
Yeah. I was thinking, what was a food that you ever ate that was actually really good at somebody else's house, but you never knew what it was? Like, you didn't know what it was before then, but then
I found out later on what it was. It was stuffing.
Yeah.
And I never knew it was stuffing because I fucking hate stuffing. So if I knew it was stuffing, I would have never ate it. But
yeah,
she fucking fed it. I ate it, and it was like the best thing I've ever ate. I ate the whole fucking pan, and she kind of got pissed and said I wasn't allowed at her house anymore.
Are you serious?
Because I ate too much apparently.
Well, what's it called? The first time I ever ate something that was really fucking good was when I went to Brian's house. You know, and his parents made this like Spanish food. They're called pupusas or whatever they were. And these fucking things are so good. What they were is it's like wrapping a tortilla around spinach and cheese and cooking it. And it was really fucking good, and I kept on eating them. And I really liked them. And my dad, not my dad, but Brian's dad, and Brian says his parents actually make those and sell those because they're that good.
I mean, they're actually really actually Mexican because they've got like hot sauce and shit there that are actually like, you know, shit that, you know,
they have actual they actually have Spanish food,
and they have candy as well.
Yeah, the thing is, they don't speak English. Most of them can't. I mean, his mom can't speak English. His dad is barely learning it. He's learning pretty fast. He sounds like
he's pretty cool though.
Yeah. They don't speak English at all. They only speak Spanish.
There's just one time, right?
Yeah.
I had credit. There's this thing called credit recovery. I had that, over like the weekends before the school ended when I was a freshman, and
Yeah.
I was sitting in my seat and I was doing my fucking work.
Yeah.
And next, when we all leave, I catch a starter bus because I don't have transportation, so I waited for the bus, and I walked by, and there's just this fat black lady sitting there, on her ass, and she asked me how old am I, and I'm like, and I get scared because I don't know what she's trying to fucking do.
You don't know what she's up to.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck she's gonna do to me. So I say like, purposely I'll go like I'm 12 years old, and knowing damn well I'm like 15, and no, I was 16 by the way. Yeah. I was 16. I was like, I knew knowing damn well I was 16. I looked at her and I was like, fuck, what should I say? I was like, I'm 16. Fuck, fuck. And I was like, I'm like 14, and she was like, okay. And she was like, she's like, well, so what are you doing when you go home? I was like, trying not to talk to her. I like walk away on purpose, and she like follows me. I'm standing there like awkwardly, and I'm sitting there talking to her, and I think she's like a prostitute, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there talking to a fucking prostitute before I go home. And we have a full-blown conversation about her kids and shit. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm just like, fucking kill me now. I don't care.
Wait, she was just talking about her kids, even though she wanted to know what age you were.
She was trying to fuck me, basically.
Oh, she was like flirting?
Yes. She was all like, she's like, you got cute dimples. And I was like, if you don't get the fuck away from me.
Didn't you say... when you were sitting outside near Timken or whatever the fuck that school was.
I fucking hate that school, by the way. I don't like how it's structured. There's so many flights of fucking stairs.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you say there was a fucking homeless guy that was naked just walking into the Save-A-Lot?
Yeah, he didn't have any pants on. He just had a shirt on.
Wait, did you see his dick?
No, it was just his bare fucking ass, and he came out Save-A-Lot, and I looked away, and I looked back over, and he's actually walking down the street, and he's tapping on like people's shoulders, and asking for like a cigarette and shit.
Can I have a cigarette? And everybody's just looking down at his dick.
I didn't even really tell how they weren't even really reacting to it, which really surprised me. Like they weren't even angry or anything. They were just like talking to him. I think they were telling him to put some clothes on, or they'd tell him that they'd like go take him, like go get some clothes. Yeah.
I would have been like, "What the fuck are you doing? You need some pants." If he was homeless and he couldn't afford pants, then I can understand. But
I'd still wouldn't talk to him. I'd honestly try to run away with my life.
I'd probably look at his dick because he probably has something wrong with his dick.
Why would you look at his dick?
Because it's fucking creepy.
So if you know he's fucking naked, so why would you look down there?
Well, you're automatically gonna look down there.
I'm not gonna fucking look down there. If I see him from a far away distance, I know he's fucking naked.
Well, what if he's close? What if he's close and you don't know it, and he taps you on the back of your, on your back, and you look over and you accidentally look down? What will you do then?
I'd punch him in the fucking mouth. Why are you fucking near me?
He's like, why'd you do that for?
What do you fucking think I did that for?
I feel like
I'd go to fucking jail. I don't think they'd charge me though.
I feel like he'd go to prison, not prison, but jail too, because he's exposure.
I don't think they'd charge me or even pick me up, except in the fact that I didn't do shit and a naked man came upon me and asked me questions.
Yeah, it's gonna be your first reaction to probably punch him in his fucking face if he's naked. But if you know he's a nice person, but he's naked, like...
He's still getting fucking punched in the mouth because he had an audacity to walk up to me butt-ass naked.
Yeah, I bet...
Butt-ass naked.
Butt naked, baby. Fucking...
How would you say naked?
Naked?
Yeah.
I'd rather just say it naked.
Naked.
Nacked.
She was butt-ass naked walking through my room.
She was butt-ass nacked.
Nacked.
Nick too, baby. Fuck. Okay. But yeah, he'd probably go to jail for indecent exposure because you don't think of that as an. You know.
That's public nudity. Couldn't you get some serious charges for that?
Yeah. Plus, that's the thing. They probably wouldn't charge you because it's your initial reaction. You don't know what else to react with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they wouldn't say shit to me.
They like.
But you know, like, damn well, they probably would have pulled me over anyway. Well, fucking put me in the cop car because I'm black.
He's like, go in there, blackie.
And like the fucking homeless guy is like actually crazed, and like he makes up this whole accusation, and like he accuses me of being fucking crazy too. And he goes, he attacked me and fucking ripped my pants off and threw it in the curb.
I would have been like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And I'm like, where are your pants at then? If I threw him in the curb, he has like a malfunction and his fucking head explodes.
He's like,
and his fucking head explodes.
It's I don't know why, but I feel like somebody would get punched in the face because of that. It's somebody's initial reaction. Yeah, they wouldn't believe that guy because he's just fucking walking around naked.
Alright, let's get off the fucking naked hobo. Okay. Yeah, enough of him.
Enough of Nako.
The butt naked and homo.
Homo the naked hobo.
the hobo of the Black Lagoon Coon.
Okay, we got Homo the hobo walking around with pantsless. So, I'm just wondering, what is the worst food you ever had going to somebody's house?
The worst food I've ever had?
Yeah, going to somebody's house. Like, you never knew what it was, but you hate it after that.
There's not really much I've ever ate at someone's house. Mostly it was just common shit like pizza, pop and Hot Pockets and pizza rolls and shit.
You're naming shit that
every time, no, it's basically what the fuck it is. Every time I go somewhere, their mom orders pizza, you know, Little Caesars and shit like that. I enjoy it. I like the marinara sauce. It's pretty good.
Pizza Hut's fucking garbage.
I've never really had anything I actually regret eating. Actually, I can't really say that because I was in California, right? Mm-hmm. And no, it wasn't California. It was in Myrtle Beach. Where the fuck is that at?
Where is that? People probably know where Myrtle Beach is.
It's a common fucking thing, and I feel
South Carolina.
Yeah, I feel fucking retarded now.
Yeah.
South Carolina. Yeah, I've been there, and I've never heard of this shit. It was on the menu, and I ordered it. I fucking ate it. Yeah. I took a bite out of it. I didn't want to disappoint the waitress, so I ate it all.
Yeah.
But it was the most disgusting shit ever, and it gave me diarrhea later on in the day.
I probably would have.
And I couldn't even go swimming because I felt like my stomach was about to explode.
I would have like tried to sue them for food poisoning because.
But it's cool though because after that they actually gave me 2 burgers that were fucking amazing. Like I've never had anything like it, and I was just sitting there smashing on it for like hours.
Did they give them for free?
No, they didn't give it for free. I paid for it.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
So after I ate the first one, I ordered another one and with some fries, and it was actually pretty good. But whatever I ate that was fucking disgusting. It was just wrapped in like dough that they like. It was almost like a Hot Pocket, but it wasn't. And it was like it was used with like biscuit dough.
Yeah.
And they wrapped it.
Now there's some fucking.
It had cheese and some kind of fucking weird meat. You know, there's this. You know what liver is, right?
Yeah.
I absolutely fucking hate that shit. My dad would cook it with rice, and he knows I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it, but he'd cook it anyways. And he'd try to force me to eat it, and I'd fucking spit it out and feed it to my dog.
You like fucking do that fake like.
I actually used to do that when I was little. There was food that I didn't like, so I took the whole plate. And we had this little cabinet that had all my Nerf guns and all my toys in it. So I'd dump it and I'd slide it under there.
Yeah.
And eventually they'd find out because they could smell it.
For me, I don't know if I had a food that I ever hated. Because you know me, I eat everything. There has been food I've actually gotten sick from. There's just like ribs that were old, I guess. I don't remember, but... there's these ribs in the fucking freezer. So what happened is, I eat these, and I cook them. I know how to cook that shit. So what happens is, fucking, all of a sudden, like, hours later, I start fucking vomiting uncontrollably. For like 3 hours. And then I get home and I'm fucking like...
You vomited for 3 fucking hours?
Not constant, not like... perpetually.
I mean, I've had that happen. Like, there was one day I was like completely fucking out of it.
Yeah, But I'm saying, like, off and on. Like, I vomit and then sit there for a while and then vomit again. And fucking... It gets so fucking horrible. And I just couldn't take it. Because, I didn't know what to do. And this is, like, my first time ever getting, like, sick from, like, food. And it was really crazy. Has there ever been anything you bought from a store? Or, no, not a store. You bought from, what do you call it? Have you ever bought something from McDonald's or somewhere? And you find something very fucking nasty in it?
No, not actually. Everything I've ate from McDonald's is actually pretty good. Because all I get is either chicken nuggets or a chicken sandwich.
I'm talking about any fast food place. Like, there was something nasty in it. Like, not nasty as in the food was nasty. I'm talking about, like, something extra. Something that was fucking, like a bug or something.
Like someone busted in it?
Yeah. Yeah,
so just busted a whole fucking nut in your Coca-Cola.
Ugh.
I feel like workers actually do that. Like, if you actually piss them off to a certain extent, like, if they've actually had a terrible fucking day, they'd actually nut in your food. If you order a chicken sandwich, you couldn't tell the fucking difference.
Okay, I have this friend. I'm not gonna say his name because he might get fired. So, what he does is, when people order this sandwich from Grubhub, he fucking smashes lots, like they ask for extra stuff. So what he does is, he takes so much fucking shit and puts it on there. Like, if they ask for extra pickles, he grabs, like, 2 handfuls, fucking slathers that shit on with pickles.
He puts an uncut pickle on the fucking sandwich. He puts a whole fucking tomato on it, too.
If they ask for lettuce, he just fucking... It's anything but meat. He grabs it and fucking drenches that shit in it. To the point where it's probably fucking disgusting. And they send that shit out to them.
I've never actually ordered from Grubhub, actually.
I would probably be scared because of you know who. You know who.
I might actually consider, there might be a one point in time I might actually consider doing that.
Yeah, him. He does.
I bet he fucking would do some shit like that.
He does.
I bet he fucking would.
He does that. He said the first time anybody ever got angry at him at that place is when they went in and he was taking their order. So what happened was they order a BLT and he's like, do you want me to take anything off of that? And I was like, it's a fucking BLT! Keep the fucking bacon, lettuce, and tomato on it. So I'm thinking, well, it is kind of a decent question. You know what I mean? Like, you might be allergic to tomatoes.
Might not like, you might not like tomatoes and shit.
Yeah.
I fucking hate tomatoes.
But he asked that, and some guy actually got pissed because he asked, do you want me to take anything off the BLT? You want me to, like, take off the tomatoes or the bacon?
I mean, it's a genuine fucking question, but I think he started asking stupid shit after that. You want me to take out the fucking beef patty as well?
You want me to take...
People are fucking weird like that. I was sitting next to this...
Yeah?
I was sitting next to my cousin.
Uh-huh.
And Hunter was there.
Yeah.
And he ordered a fucking hamburger patty.
Yeah.
But with nothing on it, just a hamburger patty and the fucking buns. And I'm just like, what are you, fucking weird? And then his fucking mom gets all triggered and just starts yelling at me. I was all like, well, maybe he doesn't fucking like that. I was all like, why are you cussing at me? And then she's all like, because you shouldn't be fucking judging people like that. I was like, I wasn't judging. I was asking why the fuck, why? This was the most normal fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. How are you gonna order a fucking burger with no cheese, nothing? He fucking ate it like it was just something just to fucking eat.
My parents or my family buys plain burgers. I'm like the only one in the house that actually buys burgers from like McDonald's that actually have shit on them, like everything on it. Everybody else, they always ask for plain sandwiches. I don't know how they can eat that shit because it gets all dry.
Remember that one time we went to that haunted house and I tried to make friends with the fucking clown that was showing us those portraits?
Oh yeah, you also made friends with that little midget?
Yeah, I was sitting there having a having a conversation. They're actually pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know why
the clown was like, "You want to see my painting?" I was like, "Bro, sure. What's fucking good?"
I don't understand why people get upset when they say midget because it's just kind of like, you know what I mean? It's just
like, you fucking minge.
Like, it's nothing bad about that, right? It's like to us, it's just a normal word. Like, it's not like us insulting you. It's
people
just...
are personal about their fucking height.
Well, this is the thing. It would be insulting if I was like, "Hey, you fucking elf. Hey, you fucking garden."
My cancer sticks are making my throat bad.
Hey, go outside and fucking protect my house. Put on that little fucking pointy. That's insulting. But I'm like, "Oh, you're a midget." Yeah, that isn't insulting. That's just an accurate description. Like midget. When you think of a midget, you just think of a small person. When you say small person, you think of a fucking 1-inch man.
A 1-inch man.
You fucking think of a little person, like, either a little person, like, you could misinterpret that as like, oh, it's a kid, but no, they can misinterpret that as like, oh, it's just a little tiny kid, but no, it's a fucking midget.
Yeah, girls that are like 5'2" are like really fucking hot.
I actually like girls that are taller than me.
What the fuck? So what if like they pick you up and try to kiss you?
I'd like that.
Of course you fucking would.
You wouldn't like a girl picking you up and fucking kissing you?
No.
How? Why?
Because that'll make me feel like lesser of a man. You just fucking come here, baby. Fucking pick me up and just give me a little smooch.
That'd be the best thing ever.
I'm glad you fucking like 6 feet and above.
Well, anything above fucking 5'7".
I bet you date a fucking girl that was 10'9", that even existed.
Probably.
I believe that actually does this. There was that Chinese man.
You mean that Russian guy?
No, there was a Chinese man that was like fucking extremely tall, and he died because he was like really, really, really fucking tall.
I want to see if it is real. Like,
it was on one of the top 5s.
It is?
Yeah, see, look, there he goes.
Oh, Sung Ming Ming.
Yeah, put it on the fucking screen so everybody else can see.
Oh no, Chinese Ming ring ring.
Yeah, see, look, The Rock D. Johnson took a picture with him.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne the Coxon.
Rock Cock Locks.
Rock
Locka Crocks.
Rock and Crackalaka.
Crackalaka Rocks. Okay, you got Queen the Quack Quack.
Like I told you, he's extremely So you let a girl like that pick you up?
Yeah.
You're fucking crazy.
Well, that's the thing. No other girl. No other girl. Like this fucking guy. This fucking guy. No girl would be the size of this fucking guy.
But what I'm telling you is, what if there was?
If there was, probably yes.
No, there is, because there's a model that was that tall.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Of course you fucking would. How would that even fucking work? She'd be fucking you.
Well...
She'd be fucking you. There is no well. She'd be fucking you.
Well, she isn't going to use strap-ons. She's not going to be using those, so... How would it work? Like, she'll be like smashing her fucking head into the ceiling.
She'd be like a fucking stick bug, and you'd just be just fucking suffocated under her.
Well, she's not fucking fat. I'm not saying he's like.
She's not fucking
big.
fat, but she's tall. She's extremely tall.
Yeah. Extremely tall. Yeah. Tall. My fucking pinhead.
Yeah, but wouldn't it get annoying if she started babying you?
He's like, oh, you want to eat this? You want to eat this little bit of cereal? I know you do.
I'd be pretty weird at that.
And she sounds like she sounds like Adam Sandler from the Christmas movie.
She sounds like Adam Sandler from fucking Jack in jail.
Our fucking stream's gonna be more entertaining as soon as we get some fucking weed.
Yeah. What's it called? I can't remember what it was. My dad? I was gonna tell you about this. My dad. When I was talking about the bug thing, why bring
some other time we'll have a special day where we're high as fuck and then we'll record.
Yeah, if that'll ever happen. What's it called? My dad though, he went to McDonald's. So what happened was, he buys these French fries, but this is at night. He said these French fries are so fucking good, but then they turn on the lights, and there's like cockroach legs and stuff crushed into it.
Are you fucking serious?
They were deep fried.
When was this?
A long time ago. And he said he really liked those fries too. But when he found that out, he just couldn't fucking eat them. He said he was gonna he never went to that McDonald's ever again.
Remember that one time I had that baby and I put a fucking cig in its mouth?
What? Oh, you're talking about that baby doll?
Yeah.
Yeah, we put it. There's like this baby doll that when you put a bottle in its mouth for one of the binkies or whatever.
It's like a baby alive.
Yeah, it's like a baby alive, and when you put there's like a mechanism in its mouth, a button. When you put it in, it makes like the sucking sound. So what we did is we took a cigarette, we put it in its mouth, and it started sucking, but it looked like he was puffing on a cigarette. Which it was really funny. I showed my dad, and it was really fucking. He started laughing too. Trying to remember what else. We got Big Boy over there. This whole fucking image. I remember making this image in Photoshop. It was really fun. I make a lot of images in Photoshop. It's just random bullshit. So. Yeah. You want to ask anything?
To me, what?
You want to ask anything to me?
What are you, fucking gay?
You want? No, you know, well, like ask a question of like weird shit that's happened.
You ever stepped on a Lego?
I actually one time I just put a bunch of Legos out and I started stepping on them like I was stepping on hot coals.
You're the fucking weirdest kid I've ever fucking. Who the fuck purposely steps on those fucking little demons?
This is the thing. It didn't hurt because I have really fucking tough feet for some reason.
I bet you fucking do. I fucking stepped on the little ones hurt the fucking worst. They get between your fucking toes.
There's a bucket of Legos over there, and I just took them a long time ago. I had a big ass thing of them. I just poured them on the ground and lined them up like they were like a road, and I just started stepping on them very slowly. They didn't hurt as much.
I fucking screamed like I got shot or some shit. Like there's once I had this hard ass fucking bucket, and it's like it's the most annoyingest fucking thing to do is just pick up Legos that you knocked over. Well, and they've been knocked over for like about 3 weeks. Yeah, and I got yelled at about not cleaning them up, but I wasn't gonna clean them up because it was fucking annoying.
Since I have really
my mom cleaned them up eventually, but fucking I kicked it really fucking hard, and I actually stubbed my fucking toe to the point where it's actually black and blue.
Damn.
And I had this big ass fucking bike the day after. Like a bunch of bad shit was happening to me. Like I fucking got bad juju or some shit like that. Yeah. And I was riding the bike. And I couldn't reach the fucking pedals. I don't know why I fucking got on it. Yeah. I fucking fell over and the fucking handle to the fucking bike ripped my whole fucking thumbnail off.
Oh god, that's fucked.
And like Hunter wouldn't come near me, right? Yeah. And I'd run near him with my fucking creepy little thumb. I hate to touch you. And I had a rubber band off of it. It was really fucking dirty rubber band too, because I didn't put a new one on it yet. Yeah. And he was like, "Dude, come fucking near me. I'm not even gonna talk to you for a few days until that fucking heals." He was playing around, but I kept fucking torturing him. I'd chase him with my weird fucking Grimble finger.
Your Grimble?
Yeah, with fucking Grimace finger.
Your Grimace? He doesn't even have fingers. It's just a little big old fucking hands.
I'd run at him and he'd fucking scream for his life.
He got a little fucking skinny fucking gremlin fingers.
Yeah, he'd fucking scream for his life. Remember this point in time he started crying?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Damn. I never seen Hunter cry.
He looks weird.
For me, you guys probably know what I look
What I
like
was doing when I eat chicken nuggets, what I used to do is I used to peel the crust off of it and like wiggle the fucking meat around. He'd get mad. He's like, dude, I'm not gonna fucking cook anymore, and if you don't stop doing that, and I was actually okay. I was fucking with him because I was like okay to make him think I wasn't gonna do it again, and he cooked more, and I kept doing it.
Yeah, I would have started laughing. Well, this is a thing. I remember I stubbed my foot one time and it broke the toenail off. And I was so scared because it kind of came off and it was bleeding. I was so scared of it that I wrapped it up for like 3 fucking weeks. I took the bandage off and I was still scared of it. This is back then when I was scared of a lot of shit. So what happened is I take this bandage off and my fucking foot, my toe, my big toe is all wrinkled and white because of how suffocated it was under the bandage. And I go to people's houses. There was one time I was like, oh my god, my bandage come off. And I'd run into like the bathroom. I remember I was like at somebody's house. And fucking they take out bandage and wrap it up again. And I had that for like 2 weeks after I've already had... overall, I had a bandage or more bandages on it for like 5 fucking weeks. Just bandages. On that one toe, just because I broke my toenail. This is the thing. I broke it, but it wasn't all the way broke. It was like on my fingernail. It's like right here. Like it just broke a little bit, but it's kind of like showing a little bit of the skin and it's just bleeding just a little bit. Like nothing really, really bad where you tear the whole fucking thing off. Like, look at this. Like this. Like, it rips off, but it just rips off just a little bit below the thing where it starts bleeding just a tiny bit. So what happens is I fucking freak out and wrap it up for like 5 weeks. Then I take it out and it's all white and shriveled up like a fucking old man's dick. And I'm like, okay, I was like, okay, I think I over-exaggerated about this fucking toe thing. Because my foot looked like it looked like fucking Gollum.
It's a fucking bald Gollum.
Yeah, it looked like this.
It looked like a Dumbledore.
It looked like Peter's, Peter Griffin. Peter's albino twin. It looked like that. It looked like this.
Ew.
My toe was more white than it is. Like, Here, I'm gonna put an image of this up. Okay, my toe looked like this. Looked like albino.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Your fucking toe looked like that.
Yeah, but this is a thing. It was more white. This is like a little white. For me, it was completely white. Like, not Michael Jackson white. Like, Michael Jackson white was like this white, but I'm talking about white. Like, fucking looking at fucking the background of a Facebook page white. You know that fucking background that's just fucking completely white. You know that white. You know white.
You know white.
Yeah, that white. It's just the fucking white. But, yeah. Man, I'm saying white so fucking much. Six, 11, 7, 11, 8, 11, 9.
That's pretty funny. Wow. Haha, giggles.
Trish is pretty cool.
Hell yeah, he is.
I still got that image up. Okay, let me get rid of that. What's it called? Has there ever been anything you over-exaggerated over?
There's plenty of shit I have, but I don't really remember.
What's the worst thing you you remember, but you over-exaggerated the worst on? That's funny. Anything?
Not really, fuck.
Well, I was gonna say the fidget spinner.
A fucking 5 minutes of fucking silence.
What's it called? That fidget cube you threw at the TV. That I was gonna say that, but it got really sad.
It got really dark at the end.
Yeah, because I took a bunch of pills and I was gonna kill myself, or wanted to.
You fucking said that right now.
Yeah.
You hear that clink?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So what happens is we get a fidget cube from Walmart. I'm not going to say the rest after that because it got really sad. Josiah was going through a lot of shit after what happened and all that. So what happened was, the fucking crazy shit was, I had like 2 TVs. Was it 2 TVs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had 2 TVs. So what happened was I have one down here and one for my main TV, and the other one I'd use optional. So what happens is Josiah's gonna throw the fidget cube, but he throws it so fucking hard and it busts the TV and it's fucked. Then I'm like, what am I gonna do? and you were like,
I didn't even fucking mean to throw it either. I just fucking was just fucking playing around, fucking around, and I slipped on my fucking fingers and cracked it.
Yeah, it slipped out your hand, and it somehow aimed really perfectly at the TV and hit it real hard. So what happened was I freak out. Josiah's like, says it's broke anyway, I'm gonna fucking punch it. And I was like, no, wait, what did I do? Yeah, I know you punched it, and I start freaking out even more. And then, because I thought my parents would get angry. But yeah, that's the end. I don't want to tell the rest. What was it called?
Remember that one time you gave that laptop to Luis, and he fucking took it and broke it?
Yeah, he stomped on it with his cowboy boots.
He's like, it's high noon, and stumped on it as hard as he fucking could.
Yeah, I took a video of that. Listen to the thing. I gave him that computer, and he thought I still was attached to it, and he was like, hey, look, I broke your fucking computer.
He started to search up a bunch of dumb shit on it, too. He's trying to, like, get it filled with viruses and shit. Going to like programs that were saying that it would protect you, and then the next
thing like fake
yeah, like fucking, and then it would pop up and tell you like you got like 57 or like 99 shit you have to clean off your computer, even though none of that exists.
Yeah, fucking that. It was funny though because he tried getting me angry, even though I was like, well, it's your computer, you broke your computer.
You fucking broke it.
I was like, it's your computer, Luis. I gave it to you. I don't care about it. I got my own computer. And he's like, I still broke your property. He's a maniac, but he's our friend. He's fucking amazing. Just like that time we were at Walmart. Should we talk about that?
Yeah, he fucking, just one day, we hung out, because he rarely comes over because of the circumstances with his parents.
Mm-hmm.
He rarely comes over. So there's one day, we usually get this crazy idea that we want to go to Walmart, and we go around thinking it's going to be a normal day. Next thing he comes back to us all jittery and shit and says blatantly, I took a shit in the fucking floor. And a bunch of people go in there, and a worker goes in there, comes out with the most disgusted face, and is looking for him. He's genuinely looking for Luis. Fucking looks all over the place, but doesn't know who it is, looking everywhere. And we all leave. And he sees us leave, and he starts walking towards us. We fucking run. And we never seen him again.
That janitor guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we made his day 10 times fucking worse than what it was.
What would you do if he looked around, like he looked around trying to look and see if anyone was watching? He ran back in. He grabbed the shit and put it in his mouth and started chewing it and eating it. And then he comes out with like a little shit stain on like the side of his cheek.
He's like it beats cups of ramen.
I love eating shit. It's like the first time anybody has ever taken a shit on the floor, and he's like, this is what I'm used to.
Alright, this shit fest has gone on enough. I think we're gonna end the stream here.
I kind of want to keep it going more. Because it's still funny.
I'm fucking tired right now.
But don't you gotta walk?
Yeah, I gotta walk. Exactly, that's the point. I don't want to fucking fall asleep.
Well, you're not gonna fall
into oblivion.
You're gonna fall into your ass.
I'm gonna have a dream about that fucking teacher who put Legos under her ass. And she fucking licks her lips and looks at me.
Legos in my ass. I bet she made a dildo out of Legos.
Wouldn't that destroy her insides?
It probably, yeah. I mean, what would you do if Lego started making their own adult brand Legos, where you can make like your
wow, build a dick out of 12,000 pieces.
Build a dick out of fucking Duplobot.
Fucking duplexes.
Look,
remember that fucking one girl, that one girl that said she was gonna drive a duplex?
Yeah, this girl was I wasn't there, remember? But you were there.
We were all sitting in class,
yeah,
and it was very quiet. And someone said they wanted to get a Benz, like a car. And next thing you know, all you hear is, "Oh, I'm gonna get a car. I'm gonna be driving a fucking duplex all over the place, and I'm not giving nobody any rides." And then the teacher goes, "You do know that's a fucking apartment, right?" And she just looks like the most stupidest fucking face ever. And then we're just laughing at her, and she's sort of getting sad. She's like, "It's not fucking funny."
It is funny though. Imagine literally driving a fucking house. You drive a house.
The fact that she even said that, it kind of pissed me off.
What?
That she said she was driving a duplex.
How could it piss you off? It's
because it's a fucking... You know it's a fucking house, so why would you say that?
Yeah, she probably didn't know. She probably got confused with like some other car.
It's fucking retard.
Fucking retard. Oh, God. Fucking...
Remember the last time I said the... I remember the one time I said fucking retard.
Yeah.
Because this one girl had a ringtone.
Ringtone? Yeah.
And it was like Bane from Batman, and it was like, come to the dark... No, it was Darth Vader, and she's like, come to the dark side. And I was all like, this ringtone's retarded. And then like, the teacher gets extra fucking mad, and he's all like, don't say the R word. She's like, I don't take that lightly, and I just look at him like,
don't say the favorite R word!
And I just look at him. I wanted to say something, but then I didn't. I was gonna say, I was like, okay, your fucking point is, I'll say what I want. I don't get what your fucking problem is.
Yeah. The only bad thing I've ever done in school was throwing a rock at some girl's head without even noticing I was throwing a rock. This is the thing. When I was young, I was stupid. But I was so stupid at the point where I do shit without even noticing. Like I was daydreaming and doing shit. So I was daydreaming, thinking of myself being in like some stupid ass fucking movie, like a kid throwing a rock and skipping stones on the water. So I throw this fucking rock really hard, and it hit some girl.
You said you stole this fucking rock.
No, I throw this fucking rock.
Oh, I stole your rock out of your driveway. What are you gonna do?
I stole your rock. But what happened was I was really young. I didn't know what was happening. I was daydreaming. So what fucking happens is, I take this rock, and it's a small rock, by the way. I take it and I fucking chuck it as hard as I can. But in my head, I'm like throwing a rock at a water, and it's like skipping fucking infinitely. And what happens is I get in trouble later, and this girl's like crying, and I didn't even notice, but I fucking hit some girl in the back of the head with a fucking rock really hard. And I was like, oh fuck. Like, I didn't cuss back then. I was like, oh damn. What's it called? Another time is I actually had a pencil. You know, like when you take a pencil, you take the end, put your thumb on top of it, and you take your other thumb and put it underneath it. It makes that force. And you fling a pencil like that. I did that, and it fucking hit the teacher in the head. And it's like, who the fuck did that? He never found out.
She like gets this fucking grotesque ass fucking man voice, and she just
screams
really loud.
It was a guy.
But it was?
Yeah, I think it was a guy. I remember it being a guy. They got really pissed, but they never found out who it was. And in the future, if they see this video, damn. Fuck. But yeah, I accidentally hit him in the fucking head with it. What was the one time you ever had a silent moment at school and then something happens that's so fucking funny out of nowhere?
You know what?
Yeah.
It was kind of weird, but it was funny at the same time, but I didn't want to laugh because it was actually a pretty bad moment for her, but there was this fucking ginger girl that fucking... It was so quiet, and all you heard was like sounds of dripping on the floor, and it was this girl. She fucking pissed herself, and it was the puddle of fucking piss on the floor. And the teacher was like, you do know you can go to the bathroom, honey. And I was sitting there just like, what the fuck? It was so random, too. She just fucking did it right there and then. I'm just like, you could have went and actually took a piss, but you decided to piss on the floor?
Oh, God. There was this one time. This is actually more comically funny.
Bad. She's a really nice girl.
Yeah, there's this comically funny moment that actually happened in, like, 2nd grade. I remember this. Like, the teacher's like, oh, I gotta go outside real quick. And the teacher left for, like, a minute. And what happened is, there's just this quietness. And then all of a sudden, I hear this loud-ass fucking fart. I hear this loud-ass fucking fart. Somebody let one fucking rip very fucking loudly. Then all of a sudden, everybody starts laughing. Then there's this one kid's like, that wasn't me. It was so fucking funny.
There was one time we had a sub, and this fucking my friend Tarante fucking farted. No, we kept reading this book called Holes, right? You know what Holes is? What Ned Stanley?
Yeah.
And he digs holes.
Yeah.
With a shovel.
Yeah. Then he jumps in and people bury him alive.
And he got attacked by those fucking mad lizards.
He got attacked by the man.
But we were reading the book, and it sounded fucking dirty.
Yeah.
He was all like, my mouth was dry, and we kept laughing. And he was all like, as soon as I took a big gulp, my mouth was moist, and we kept laughing. And then she was all like, come on, read the book, be mature. Next thing you know, this one part, the whole class just fucking lost it. This one part, he was all like, he grabs a shovel, digs a really deep hole, about really deep, and we fucking start bawling. And you know, he fucking farts, and she grabs her purse and says, I can't do this anymore. Leaves out the fucking back. Leaves the whole fucking school and drives off.
Are you fucking?
And then we went to the gym and we just fucking played basketball.
That's so fucking funny.
That was the one. That's the one day no one else would believe if you weren't in that class.
When I was young, I used to have really bad gas, but I like hold it in so much.
And this one day I stepped on a pencil with these real big ass fucking boots, and people thought I farted.
This is the thing. I'd like walk in the. I was scared to walk up the stairs in elementary because back then I used to hold in farts. So what would happen is I'd walk up the stairs, and I'd fucking like each step I take, I fart little by little. So each step I take, it's just like, and it's like my ass cheeks are moving when my legs are moving. It's natural for the body to move like that. So what happens is, the fucking teacher makes me lead the line, and they make us go upstairs. So there's these kids all behind me, while I had to walk upstairs first, while fucking farting each individual step. I'm not fucking kidding you.
I smell my fucking farts.
It was so fucking embarrassing.
You're like, oh, I fucking hate that bitch. I hope she fucking smells it first.
This is the thing. There was some kids that were like, ew, what's this? I was so embarrassed. But if it was now, I'd probably fucking laugh. I'd probably actually really I'd probably fart really fucking
I don't even
loud.
care what people think about me now, so if I were to do that, I'd honestly die too.
Like, this is the thing. What happened was there... the last step I took, I was clenching very hard. I was clenching my ass cheeks very fucking hard. Then all of a sudden, like this kid's head, and it was like near my ass. And then all of a sudden, I just fucking fart really fucking hard. It's noticeably fucking loud. And the kid's like, ah! And he fucking runs down the stairs. And I'm like, oh god. I'm so fucking embarrassed. And all the kids are like staying away from me.
They're all like crying and shit like it's fucking tear gas.
The kid was like patient zero to my fucking ass. This is the thing. When I fart, my you know how bad it is. You know how bad it is, right? When I do, like how bad it smells. It was like that when I was young. It was fucking garbage foul. It was like rotten eggs mixed with shit. But this fucking kid fucking screams, running down the stairs. He gets in trouble. So what happens is, everybody else stays away from me that whole day, just because I farted in this one kid's face. It's so fucking funny though. They thought it was so fucking abnormal to fart in public, so they were like, oh my god, he farted in public? Oh, that's scary. It was a weird fucking time. Yeah, that's a lot of shit. There's this one teacher I had named Mr. Buddha. There was one time, before I had him, I didn't know his name, so I went up to him, he told me something. We were like at this fair or something, Easter, whatever the fuck. Where they give like these raffle tickets for Easter baskets and shit. So what happened is, he said something, and I was like, okay, Mr. Booba. And he was like, my name's Mr. Buddha. I walk out smiling. I call him Booba. You know how fucking frightening this is?
You know, fucking Teletubbies used to scare the fucking living shit out of me. They're so fucking creepy. When I was little, I'd look at them, and I'd be all like, who the fuck made this fucking abomination? And that baby that was in the sun that showed up, that creeped me out the most. I just turned to fucking Nickelodeon and was watching SpongeBob after that.
This is the thing. I actually liked Thomas the Tank Engine and Booba. Not Boobas. Fuck Boobas. I liked the Teletubbies. They kind of remind me of mice or hamsters. But Boobas, those fucking things are frightening. If anybody doesn't know who or what the fucking Boobas are. These fucking
I like
creepy.
how you actually spelled boobs.
Booba.
I just said boobs.
There was a toy they bought, and I used to jam this fucker in a hole. So it's like, I tried taking, you know the drain over there, right, Josiah?
Yeah.
I tried taking off the drain over there.
I think you've seen that. I think you've seen it over there once.
I tried
like last summer with my freshman year.
Yeah. I tried taking off the drain because I had this booba toy. It's a purple one. It's the fucking purple booba. The fucking clitter heads. Their heads look
fucking clitter heads.
Their heads look like clitorises, don't they?
Talk to you?
I fucking creep. They don't talk. They make these like. But yeah, there's a smaller version of this one, but it had like a hard ass head. So what I did was I tried smashing it down the drain because I hated it so much. And this is the thing, I fucking yeah, it was like this. It was just like this, but purple. Sorry,
it looked like somebody would use them as their cum rags.
It's so fucking. This is the thing, boobas, boobas, boobas. Boobas are so fucking creepy. Everybody talks about Teletubbies being creepy, but boobas, that's where you fucking got it. That's where it fucking reaches the limit. Like,
so what if there was one day you were at sleep paralysis and a booba would walk up?
Yeah, you see these fuckers coming in, and all of a sudden you hear like these creepy noises. It's just fucking, and it's just fucking creepy, very disgusting.
What if a girl wanted to fuck you and you had a pet and like she'd put the pet between you guys?
I'd be fucking.
And she had a fetish for crushing shit to death.
Well, if it's a crushing fetish, all right then. But if it's like
it's like you take a fucking orange and squeeze it. No, you take a cutie and squeeze it in your hand as hard as you can. She starts moaning real fucking loud.
Yeah, but. So, yeah, it gets all creepy and. So what happens is. These boobas are the fucking worst. Who made these?
The devil himself.
Please fucking come out. But please, if anybody ever sees this, please come out. Tell us if you were the one that created these fucking abominations. Okay, it's fucking creepy though. Who fucking likes those? But yeah. These fucking little these big ass boink, 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 bastards, the fucking bastards, the creepy as fuck. Who in the right mind would think of these as a cute, funny kid show? It's like looking at that fucking. He kind of does look like a boob. Josiah.
Wait, what the fuck? Wait a second.
He looks like a boob. Alright, what? But it's just my fucking fingers. But yeah. It's fucking creepy. You're big fucking creepy. He's the big fucking creepy, you know what I mean? What? Did somebody touch you? Alright, I might end the stream. Because I'm actually tired.
Okay, goodbye, faggots.
Bye, baby.